This is the video review of Transformers Beast Wars Clawjaw. Now, as you can see, Clawjaw is in fact a squid. In fact, I think he's the only squid slash octopus transformer that I've ever seen or can remember. The squid is a rather nicely detailed red squid. His colors are, as you can see, a light red, orange, and this purple. In fact, I would say he's ugly if it weren't for the fact that I know that real squid kind of do look like this. He has 10 tentacles, which is normal for a squid. He's got the nice little bright yellow eyes there that are really, really cool. And in this form, he has a squid gimmick. You push on this back part right here, and his beak extends. Not a very realistic squid beak, but what are you going to do? In this form, he can sit on your desk or sit on a shelf and look really squiddy, but that's about it. I mean, he really can't do any poses in beast mode other than that, or maybe that if you're lucky. The other detractor in this mode are the screw holes, 3 of them. You see all 3 screw holes there that hold the figure together, and that's a real detractor in this mode. I would have liked it if they could have just kind of covered that up. Of course, I can always do that myself. The other thing I don't really care for is this extra bit back here. I guess that's to give the image of the crown of the squid, or maybe he's a cuttlefish, I'm not totally sure, but he is a maximal. So let's go ahead and get him transformed. Very, very simple. All you do is take him and point it so that all of his rear tentacles face forward. We're going to swing the squid head down and spin it around. Then we'll pop the crown apart like that and fold out his legs. Take these tendrils, fold them down. These will form the arms. Move these back like that and flip up the head. And there we have Clawjaw in robot mode. Now, Clawjaw in robot mode is excessively top-heavy simply because out of all of the figure, most of the weight is stored here and up here in these tentacles, which are 2 chunks of plastic. Now, that's not to say that they're not nice chunks of plastic. I mean, you see the suckers and the detailing on inside are phenomenal. In fact, the entire figure is detailed very, very nicely. Even his beak is detailed on the inside. You can see the little teeth marks, which actually do exist on a real squid. The level of detail on this figure is really, really nice. If you put both of these back, he does become very top-heavy, so I kind of leave him kind of like Batman cape, you could say. That's not to say that you can't pose him like this, you just have to lean him forward to get the center of gravity right. His face is rather interesting. It is very squid-like. I guess that's all I can really say. And I really, really dig this guy. I mean, you can see the detail on the tendrils there. I got a hold of this figure secondhand. I did not buy this guy in box, so I don't know what these holes are for. But I know in Japan there is a Takeo tank where a blue or a Kraken repaint of this guy exists, and he drives a giant octopus tank, which is pretty cool. Cool. So, is this guy worth picking up? I mean, if you're a Beast Wars fan, I think so. I really, really dig this little dude. I mean, he's not huge. He's a basic class. Scout class for today's. Back then, Scouts were called basics. And he has a ton of posability. I mean, he's got a ton of range of movement. His head is on a ball joint. And he's really, really nice. So if you dig squids or other tentacled Transformers, oh boy, then I would definitely pick him up because he's really, really nifty.